Talking out of my ass, number 59. And this my 59th talking from my puckered, bloodied, sensitive tissue asshole. Pull up the notes, god damn it. Let's see. The arbitrary nature of growing muscle and getting stronger. Yeah, all these bullshit artists like Jason Blaha saying you need 48 hours. And even I was like subscribe to this bullshit that you need that protein synthesis doesn't only occurs between the end of your workout and 48 hours later. Total bullshit. Meaning, if you ate any protein after 48 hours, yeah, it would all go to waste. It wouldn't go to your muscles. The thing is, your body's an organism, and it's not a machine. You know, it's not a computer. It does things on its own terms, you know. You got your brain, right? For the most part, you control your body, but you're not controlling your lungs, right? That's just automatic shit. You're not controlling your heartbeat. Or at least, not you consciously. Subconsciously, you're controlling it. Or not even you, really. I mean, what's defined as you? You're conscious, right? That's you, right? Your subconscious, that comes into being when you're dreaming. But all those fucking automatic regulatory processes like heart beating, lungs, muscle growth and repair, you're not controlling that whatsoever. So I mean, how much control over your body do you really think you have? Wouldn't that fucking logic extend into fucking growing muscles? Do you tell your body, hey, listen, I want to grow some muscles today, so do it? Fuck no. The body does shit on its own terms. So all these fuckheads, these shit for brains like Jason Blaha saying, oh, you got to have a 48-hour window for you to eat some meat, for you to grow muscles and shit. It's bullshit. You don't tell your body when to grow fucking muscles. The body grows muscles when it fucking damn well feels like it. Case in point, for example. Let's see. Last week, for example, my last workout, which was like last Saturday, I pretty much spent the whole fucking night shitting my guts out. All the way up until the morning. I woke up, felt all right. Didn't feel like eating protein for, I don't know, a couple days. Sunday and Monday, I didn't eat any protein. I didn't eat any steak. Finally, on Tuesday, my body started craving protein. So I was feeding it all the way up until about Thursday. So I had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. About 3 days of just like steak all the fucking time. Morning, fucking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just steak, steak, steak. But Sunday and Monday, I didn't have any fucking steak. Friday, I barely had any steak. Saturday, which was yesterday, I hardly had any. I didn't have anything meat. I had some eggs. So my workout. Last time I did a conventional deadlift, I could barely get 325 off the ground. Last night, I got 325 up the ground for a complete rep. All that protein, the protein window, or the arbitrariness of the fucking protein synthesis. Yeah, all that. How should I say this? Yeah, there is no protein window. There's no protein synthesis window or anything like that. It's all arbitrary. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I was chowing down on the steak. Friday even, I think I was chowing down on the steak. Finally, like mid-afternoon Friday up until my next workout yesterday night, I didn't eat protein. I had like some eggs and stuff. Those are like 4 grams of fucking protein per egg and shit. But, see how it's arbitrary? 1 week I'll go like, not eating protein for a couple days. And then the next week I'll probably eat protein like 7 days in a row. It's all arbitrary. Your body knows what the fuck to do to make protein. And you got to listen to it to feed it that protein. I don't know. How do you know when to feed your body protein? If you eat some carbohydrates after you train, right? And your body's still fucking kind of weak and shaky, then you go into some heavy protein, like some steak, some dense protein. Like steak, pieces of steak. Dense. That meat, that steak meat, dense as fuck, right? Compared to like a thin little sliver of fucking salami. Dense, real dense. Probably one of the hardest proteins to digest. Eggs, not so dense. 4 grams of protein per egg, probably. If I remember correctly. Air conditioning on sore muscles. Well, if you're lucky to have air conditioning, where the fuck you're at. When that lactic acid, that burn sets in, that delayed onset muscle fatigue, say you work on Saturday, and finally by Tuesday, you start feeling that delayed onset muscle fatigue with all that lactic acid, that fucking battery acid coursing through your fucking muscles practically. Your muscles are just stinging like a motherfucker. Crying like a little bitch, like little raw pieces of fucking meat that they are. All gristled up and fucking, just like little pieces of chicken strips on your fucking bones, right? Those fucking muscles, all sore and tender and shit. It's good. Just us get into an air-conditioned room. And just let that fucking cold air just rush over those little muscles. Feels so good. Just it seems to calm all that fucking lactic acid burning way the fuck down. Acid indigestion, high protein intake. Yeah, when I went for that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the way up to almost Friday, high protein steak all the fucking time, I was getting like, acid indigestion. There really is no way to get rid of that. Your body's craving it, so you got to feed it if you want to build muscle. I mean, you could eat some lettuce with your fucking steak, or some rice or something. That kind of calms it down, but not all the way. Weak body, weak mind, or weak body equals weak mind. I'm probably one of the biggest reasons I fucking I lift weights, heavy weights, is because it makes my mind stronger as well. I don't know if it's just testosterone or some shit, but it calms me down, keeps me from being a little weak bitch, a weak-minded bitch. How do you know you're a weak-minded bitch? You want sex all the time, for one. And you actually get emotional about dumb bitches and their stupid shit that they try to pull on you. Who cares? Who cares if that bitch wants to break up with you? Let her. You still got you. That's all that matters. And what helps fucking take care of and have an even-keeled mind and an even-keeled disposition and a cool fucking a mellowed out outlook on life. Because if you deal with bitches, you need that fucking I don't give a fuck attitude, You need to have a real mellow attitude, because these fucking bitches, fucking cunts that they are, they'll pull any shit on you that they feel like. I had a bitch of a fucking fat cunt of a fucking bitch girlfriend, right? Recently broke up with me, right? Said something about her dumb bitch of a mom fucking dying, and I didn't give her enough sympathy. Even though that fucking bitch mom fucking hated my guts and shit. And like, I didn't give her enough sympathy towards her fucking mom, because, she was crying because her mom had fucking died, right? So she broke up with me, right? Over that shit. And she specifically made fucking, promises to me. Oh, I'll stay with you forever, all this bullshit, right? Which I knew was a fucking lie, but... And now, do you hear me crying for that bitch? I'm not crying for that bitch. I'm not begging her to come back to me or none of that shit. You know why? Because I work out. Strong body equals strong mind. Weak body equals bitch-ass weak mind. You need that testosterone. You need that fucking heavy weight if you're going to deal with these bitches, because they'll drive you fucking crazy with all their bullshit. All their wishy-washy fucking... wishy-washy, flaky attitudes. They're with you one day, they love you one day, and then the next day they don't give a fuck about you. With that bullshit. If you're a weak bitch, that shit will hurt your feelings, right? You maybe cry like a little bitch that you are. Your girlfriend's not giving you pussy and shit, she breaks up with you, she starts seeing somebody else. I still got me. That's all that matters. That's what the testosterone and the weightlifting does for you. It clears your mind. It clears the fucking cloudiness out of the decisions, All that emotions and wasted fucking energy of emotion spent on these dumbass cunts that they are. The fat cunts, the fat fucking piece of shit cunts that they are. It's wasted effort. It's wasted tears if you're crying like a little bitch. Strong body equals strong mind. Remember that if you're about to deal with these dumb bitches, these fucking cunts, right? You fat piece of shit cunt. Fuck you, bitch. Air conditioning. Got that. Oh, solitary workout. I don't know. If you're like me, you pretty much got to do everything by your fucking self, I don't have no workout buddies or nothing like that. So when you read my workouts, that's all solitary workout bullshit. Honestly, who has time to fucking match up with somebody else's schedule and sit there and have them spot you while you're fucking bench pressing and shit? That'll get you strong. I'm not doubting that shit. That's probably one of the best ways, if you have somebody helping you, spot you and shit. If you can find that kind of person, you'll probably get stronger quicker than doing it solitary, maybe. I don't know. But, like most people, you got to do everything by your fucking own self. So you see those workouts I post on my fucking blog, right? Strength training without steroids. It's all solitary workouts. You're doing all that shit by yourself. I don't have any fucking training partners I got with me. Would I like to have them? I don't even know, man, because I just don't like fucking people fucking with me, honestly. I don't like people, talking to me and shit while I'm fucking working out. None of that shit. Women strip you of your manhood when they prevent you from working out. I concur with that. As I said before, weak body, weak mind. Strong body, strong mind. Yeah, I don't know. Do I need to go into this more? Yeah, if you don't have that testosterone from lifting the heavy weights in the gym, and you're dealing with these fucking dumbass cunts and they tell you not to do that anymore, they tell you, oh, you're spending too much time at the gym. Oh, what about time for me? I mean, there is a point where you're spending too much time at the gym, you know? But still, if that bitch says, don't ever go to the fucking gym again, I'll break up with you. Just break up with that fucking cunt. Because she's trying to cuckold you at that fucking point. She's trying to turn you into a weak little bitch. If that dumb cunt says, listen, you go to the fucking gym, or I'm breaking up with you. Later, cunt. Later, you fat piece of shit, cunt. You take over your body to take over your mind. You force your body to do and to be something else, and your mind will follow. Strengthen your body, and you strengthen your mind. Turns you almost into a sociopath, you know? Totally emotionless. Because you gotta be emotionless when you deal with these fucking cunts. Because they don't give a fuck. You're just some fucking chapter in their fucking life, in their life's journey, in their stupid Oprah catchphrase that's fucking pretty much meaningless, and only shit for brains can repeat something that they can't even think of themselves. They can't think of anything original, so they gotta sit there and fucking use Oprah's words. Oh, I'm in my life's journey. This is the story of my life, and you're just a chapter in my book. Next chapter, that means you're gone, and they got somebody else new. You got to deal with that shit. How do you deal with that shit? You strengthen your body. You get that testosterone. You lift that fucking heavy weight. Helps you fucking cope with all this bullshit these fucking dumb cunts have in store for you. Because trust me, most of these dumb cunts, they don't give a fuck. They're so fucking stupid. They all expect you to be like that fucking cuckold, that weak bitch they see on fucking TV, that weak little bitch, that Ned Flanders type, that fucking bitch crying for his woman, sending her love letters. Take me back, please take me back. That's all you see on fucking TV. These weak little bitches, right? And the sitcoms and shit. The women are doing all sorts of fucking dumb shit, right? So they figure, oh, wow, in real life, the men must be like that. Not if you're lifting weights, bitch. There's no way I'm putting up with your dumb shit. Well, let's see. I don't know. I guess I'll talk about this. It has nothing to do with working out. But it was an interesting observation on my part, I think. You ever seen that movie King Kong? The one, not the latest one out. I think they put out a fucking modern version of it. But there's a King Kong from like 1979 or 1980 or some shit. It was a big thing when I was a kid, but I recently saw it on fucking one of them fucking movie channels on cable TV. It was with like the fuck is that guy's name? The dude with the long blonde hair and I think that blonde chick. I think her name is Faye Dunaway or some shit. And Jeff Bridges. That's the dude. Anyways, if you know the story King Kong, you know, there's some dude, he goes on a boat to some fucking African island, right? And then he finds this big-ass fucking gorilla about, 10 stories high. You know? Big-ass motherfucker, right? And he brings along this fucking blonde bitch, right? Faye Dunaway. I don't know what the fuck her name is. Some pretty blonde bitch, right? And the natives of the island, they got the big ass gorilla, you know, like holed up with the big fence that keeps King Kong from, like, you know, getting to the natives and shit. And the only way you get to King Kong is if you open up these doors on the gate, on the big wall, right? And so, like, the natives have this practice of offering up, like, female villagers, females from the village, of their native village, to the fucking King Kong. And it's usually, like, 3 black chicks, right? And, but since they have this option of this fucking blonde chick that comes over to fucking, to this island, they kidnap her. They kidnap the blonde chick. And, wait a minute, I think I lost my train of thought here. I was going to say something about the fucking King Kong being a racist because he prefers the blonde chick over the 3 black chicks. It's like even 3 black chicks isn't good enough for King Kong. You know, he needs 1 white chick. Like, maybe you need like 4 black chicks to equal 1 white chick, according to King Kong. I can't remember if that scene played out, but I don't know. Whatever. That's the movie. It's not me. I just saw this and I was like, damn. King Kong's a racist. You know? He needs that white meat instead of the black chick meat. That's the movie. I'm just pointing it out. The fact that I noticed it, that doesn't make me a racist. That's how the movie was put out. Anyways, that'll conclude my 59 talking from my fucking asshole. Good luck dying and lifting and fucking and just taking a big shit on all these female fucking cunts out there.